Alright, let's make this a lot of fun.
Today, I want to talk about how excuses can lead to this. So, if you guys don't know, if you play almost any game that is competitive, or like you can even play like just play any game that's competitive in some way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter if it's multiplayer or not. Everyone or most people will make an excuse, or they may bat off someone or something, and then they just lead to straight toxicity. And some people can hold it better than others. Some people can control it, but some, they just be like, they just now what?
Under previous
And I want to talk about, and chat, this is what I need your help with. So we're gonna name some of the classic excuses that people have said throughout the many years of gaming, and let's talk about what you think each one can lead down to. So the first one that I've like heard so much, especially to nowadays since COVID, is this is the classic one on CFN or any like fighting game. Bro, if the connection wasn't good, bro, I'll be smoking you, and then you wouldn't be winning. Like, this excuse is way too common. It's just way too common. Like, everyone knows that this excuse. Oh yeah, mashing. Mashing is a classic. This is definitely like a beginner friendly one, where if you have two beginners playing and then one's just doing mashing, like one's just doing that, and the other one's like, bro, I don't know how to stop this, bro, you suck, or bro, if you weren't mashing this, I wouldn't be losing. And then it's like a potential friendship could have been born or something like that, and then it's just something else. What else can lead to toxicity? I wasn't playing serious. This one is more common with like either you're in a region and you have some sort of ego, and you you think you're big and bad, like when you go to tournaments, and then the moment someone a little bit lower rank, or someone you think is not as good as you, would just be like, oh, smoking you all of a sudden, you don't even consider like maybe they took the time to level up or something, and then you'd be like, oh bro, I wasn't playing serious, that don't even count, it's whatever. But then it's just like you took a person's like win away, and potentially they could have gotten better, and all of a sudden they'd be like, yes, I beat my demon or something like that, So it's just, this one is just way too common, especially offline. I feel like this one's more offline, if anything, because sometimes it just be like that. I had this experience at times because I slowly leveled up. Like, bro, I was a scrub. I was a masher. I didn't know stuff, bro. I would spam Rashid's Eagle Spike as if it was plus, and I got to gold like that in season 1. And then when people like, I started smoking people a bit, they were like, oh, I wasn't playing serious, I'm like, bruh. I'm like, damn, that's how we feel out here in the streets. What is it? Let me find the replays, bro. You want to see 2016 Jack? That is definitely in the archives. That is for sure in the archives. What else is another like good excuse? Let me look in the chat. Teabagging, you're just gimmicky, random. I feel like random coincides with mashing, so we could put random right here. But random is a thing where like some players may not understand how a person may play. Because you gotta keep in mind, I feel like there's a difference between playing more wild than random, if that makes sense. And I feel like random to me means if I asked a person what they were doing in these situations, they wouldn't know. They'd be like, oh, I just pressed buttons because I thought that was the right timing, or I just pressed buttons because I felt like it, If you're playing more on the wild side or unpredictable, you're playing to confuse your opponent and throw you off. Because it's like for example, if a Blanco player plays you, a very good Blanco player like Nishikin, right? If he plays you, right, and you're thrown off, and you're like, bro, he's just random. It could be, if you break it down, he's like, wait, maybe he's just playing in a different way. Because most people that play certain characters play in a very specific style, Cameron with neutral, Cammy with dive kicks or something like that. But you got Blanco over here dashing, hopping on all that. You're like, bro, what the hell is he doing? And that's his whole goal, to confuse you, It's like, bro, I can't understand you. So therefore you go to excuse of he's random, and it just goes hand in hand. And then at least you having a bad attitude, and you may not like the person, you may not vibe with them or something. It's literally like that. And sometimes people said to me, I take it a grain of salt. I'm just like, okay. You'll feel better soon. Top tier hate, I feel like that's a big excuse. The top tier classic. People have definitely done this in like, I think in every fighting game I would imagine.
Just pick a top tier.
But you know, they say like, oh, if you know, since you're playing top tier, I can't win. And it's like, bro, I can't do nothing. He's picking Rashid and I'm picking Dan. I can't do anything. And you gotta keep in mind, this excuse only goes so far because one, you chose to play the character. Keep in mind, you chose to play the character. All right. So if you chose to play the character, understand there's gonna be risk reward. You may get some highlights or something, but then all of a sudden you get smoked. It's like, oh, see what happens? Sometimes it be like that. Like, come on, bro. I have work. That is a classic. Bad matchup, yeah, bad matchup. This is. I use this thing for memes, but this one can be kind of legitimate to an extent, you know. This one, bad matchup, can be used a little bit. So like in tournament, I would definitely, so here's my thing with tournaments, right? Lately, especially online tournaments, I definitely take this with a grain of salt. I'm like, sometimes I'm salty in the moment, right? Everyone's salty in the moment. But if it is a bad matchup, I'm like, that sucks, but it is a bad matchup, you know, he was doing really well. You have to like give your props if they're playing the matchup good or not. But some people just say this, bro, it's a bad matchup. I can't win. It's too hard. It's too hard. This game sucks that I even play, damn. I play this game for fun, damn. All right, what's the other one? Oh yeah, it involved top tier, low tier. Now this one, I feel like this is for all Nash players. Like everyone says, oh, because I'm playing Nash, I'm losing. But if I played this character or this so-and-so character, I will win. Then I'm like this. I'm literally like this. Then motherfucker pick him. Just pick them. How hard is it to pick them? If you just pick the character, maybe you would do a little bit better. Like, come on. Like, you really gonna tell me that because you're playing this one character, and then that's the only reason why you lose? It's not because your gameplay are done. It's because you're playing that one character. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. What was another? I need more excuses. I'm getting like mad excuses until we like pass the line or whatever. Carried. What else is there? Fuck. I need more. What is it? Game sucks. Game sucks. What else is there? I need more, chat. I need like 3 to 4 more. You use it. Bro, I've gotten so much hate mail because people think jury's cheap or something like that. Oh, we can say that. Character cheap. The classic. Character cheap, dumb, OP, stupid, idiotic. Lucky? Oh yeah, lucky, bro. Lucky, actually, I feel like there is some luck. There is some luck in games. You gotta be real. Like, sometimes stuff just works out for you, and it just happens. You don't question, you accept it. But then your opponent's like, bro, you got so lucky. I've heard that too many times. Bro, guys, chat, if I was to, like, turn on my PlayStation and everything, and if I was to show the hate mail I got, bro, I've gotten mad hate mail. I've sent hate mail. I've gotten more hate mail than I've sent. But when I was getting hate mail, people were like saying, bro, you suck. Why are you picking jury? Jury's cheap. This is why you're playing jury, because you don't have no footsies or anything. And I'm just like, bro, you could say that. And keep in mind, these are back in like season 2. Like season 2 jury, you really gonna tell me jury's cheap? Like, bro, she still had the 3-bar V trigger. She still had major problems. This was before like she got mad damage off her stuff and everything. She had damage, but not like damage like she does. So like, bro, some of these are just classic excuses, and these all can lead to toxicity, and then you like all mad and people don't want to vibe to you in your chat and everything. Like these are all the classics. And almost everyone in here who's played a video game or something has gotten hate mail or something like this. And like, some of the stuff can apply to stuff like Call of Duty can apply to this. Call of Duty can apply to this. Same thing to this. Like, bro, I've played too many games to not know that. This is a Smurf. The excuse. I mean, I feel like that can be somewhat justified. I only justify this if you're a Smurf who relies on like torturing like lower ranks. Like if you're choosing to be a Smurf just to be like, oh, I'm gonna stay in silver, but I'm not gonna go in gold, you know? So I'm gonna get smoked, but then I'm gonna beat everyone else. I feel like, because I did this too, right? So I play on PC now, right? And before I was playing on PS4, and I had to smurf to get my way up here. That way I don't play with lower ranked players to make them feel bad. So I kept playing, and I got kept in a streak. But some people were like, got a little bit upset, and they're not getting came in chat like, bro, why you smurfing? I'm like, there's no other way to rank up. Sorry. Literally in Street Fighter 5, there is no way to rank up unless I smurf. And I have to like get up there. So smurfing can be okay to an extent, but just take it with a grain of salt. If they're smurfing, and if it's like, if you see like IDOM on PC and my man's like Diamond, don't take it as if like, bro, my man's just trying to kill us platinum or something like that. My man's not trying to be a demon like that. Come on, bro. Just take it with a grain of salt. That doesn't count. Oh my god, doesn't count. Damn, this is a classic. Bro, the doesn't count classic? Oh my god. Bro, the amount of times that I've heard this doesn't count. Oh my god. Especially in shooters. Bro, this is just what these are so common in multiplayer games. This is like you win a best of 2 Search and Destroy on Call of Duty or something, and you're like, doesn't count, bro. Run it back. Run it back. Don't count. And then, bro, I'm like, you mad? I'm just chilling. You tech that? Tech that? Oh my god. Tech that is definitely a classic. Tech that is definitely a classic. Lag, yeah. Connection wasn't good, yep. Bro, like, but all these just have a similar thing of, if you keep ranting about them, you're gonna lead to like just a bad time, right? Because if you keep talking about a connection wasn't good for like 30 minutes to an hour, eventually, unless you like thrive on the salt, or unless people are like made like make money or thrive on salt, bro, you're not gonna have a good time. This is why I've slowly built up like kind of tough skin, especially when it comes to online tournaments. Because I'm gonna be honest, in like 2016, 2017, when I was playing in tournaments, sometimes I would cry because I'm like upset how I lost. And I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. I want to quit. And I've had those moments where like, I want to quit and I don't want to play this game. But you got to understand that sometimes you can make these excuses, but don't like go above and beyond and just be like, I hate this game, I hate you and all that. Bro, don't do that. That's just gonna be bad for you. It's been bad for you all the way in the end. It's happened to many people where they've said this and then later on they regret it. I've regretted some things I've said for sure. It happens. But, you know, I say these things jokingly. You know, it happens. Sometimes it naturally comes in. But you gotta make sure to keep that level-headed, you know? You gotta keep it calm, you know, keep it, just say GG's, you know. Sometimes we know when a person's salty. People can tell when a person's salty. It happens. Everyone gets salty. Like, everyone. Even the people like you see on Twitter and everything. Like, come on. It gets to everyone. You just gotta accept it. So my advice, if you ever use any excuses, use them, but then realize, okay, I gotta just calm it down, relax, and drink some water. Drink some water, breathe, get off the game, you know, because I'm telling you, if you become toxic and you continue to play the game, not a good look. I swear to God, not a good look. And you see some players just take a break, drink some water and all that, because they know, like, if they're in that salty mood, they don't want to talk to no one, they don't want to do anything, just drink water, breathe, relax, because it helps, I promise you. So for all you people, especially like people who may not know or may not play much, not playing like in tournaments and all that, if you make the excuse, just remember not to get toxic, because this is just a starter. Making excuses is one thing, but then it can evolve into something more. I swear to God, bro, it can evolve into something so much more. It's actually crazy.